What up, guys? This is Tiggy Maximus with Tiggy Maximus Talks, episode 83 on YouTube. Thank you guys for, going through most of these 83 episodes. Um, Thank you for doing that. We have some interesting UFC Fight Night fights tonight. Yadong versus Simon. Should be a good matchup tonight. It's a bantamweight fight. Whoever wins this fight will be going up the 135 ladder. Um, I like Yadong, good fighter, has some good quality wins. He did lose a big fight to Corey Sandhagen, but I think he bounced back and he learned from that fight. So hopefully he can pull out the victory against Simon. Simon is not an easy fella. I would say 23 Simon, 1971 Yadong. I'm pulling for Song Yadong to beat Simon and climb back up the 135 ladder. Um, the co-main event is actually a middleweight fight. We got Baraujo, who's 13-1. You got the 18-5 Alexia Jikshuk. Good fight. I'm not sure which way to lean, but I am picking Baraujo to get the victory tonight and move up the 185 ladder. I want to bring up the fact that the Los Angeles Lakers, the 7th seed in the Western Conference, they managed to defeat the 2-seeded Memphis Grizzlies. They won the series 4-2 after winning Game 6 at home in LA, 125-85. A 40-point victory blowout to finish off this series. Lakers are looking pretty good. They have both Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and these guys that have been with the Lakers from the beginning and since the trades they were made. So it's good seeing Vanderbilt, Mo Bamba, Beasley, Austin Reeves, Dennis Schroeder, LeBron James, Gabriel, Brown, Anthony Davis, that whole crew. I'm amazed. Even Hachimura. This is a good lineup. Defense to go with some offense and play with some urgency. Try to make every game 7 like, but it looks like the Lakers have put the pieces together and they can hang with the best of them, hopefully. So, now granted, this is a 7-2 upset, but the Lakers outplayed the Grizzlies the entire series. Lakers won game 1, they won game 2. No, Lakers won game 1. Grizzlies won game 2, but the Lakers won games 3 and 4 at home. Grizzlies made sure they survive at home in game 5, made it 3-2, bring the series back to the Lakers in LA for game 6, but Lakers were ready. They did not want to go back to Memphis for game 7, because if they did, I don't think the Lakers would have won. So good thing the Lakers won, and they're going to face the winner of game 7 between the defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors, who are the 6th seed in the West, and the 3-seeded Sacramento Kings. That one has been going back and forth. Kings won the first 2, Warriors won the last 3. Warriors pretty much trailed most of game 6 at home, and they couldn't close it out. So game 7 is back in Sacramento. I think the game is tomorrow. So it's I think that's the only series that hasn't finished. The 1-seeded Denver Nuggets, they defeated the 8-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves 4-1. Suns, the 4 seed, defeated the 5 seeded LA Clippers 4-1 as well. Kawhi did not play after game 1. He missed games 2, 3, 4, and 5 with a torn meniscus. Great career for Kawhi Leonard, but his knee injuries will just plague him for the rest of his career, and he may not be the same guy ever again. But he had a great record and a great career, and I wish him the best, and hopefully he has a nice swan song to his career at some point. Very decorative, He's been in multiple NBA champion. He's won the Finals MVP, so he's one of the best two-way players out there. So we'll see what happens. On the other side, we have the bigger upset. Is the biggest upset of all time. It is the worst showing by number 1 seed, the Milwaukee Bucks. The 1 seed in the East lost 4-1 to the 8 seeded Miami Heat, who, by the way, had to win 2 playing games to get in. Had to play 2 playing games. They lost the first game to the Atlanta Hawks and lost their 7th spot. They need to win against the Chicago Bulls to get the 8th seed and get into the round of 16. So 2 extra games there. Kudos to the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler had this amazing catch and shoot with 2 seconds left, forced overtime in Game 5 in Milwaukee, and the Heat defeated the Bucks 4-1, 1 Game 5. Can't believe it. It's okay to lose in 7 games if you're number 1. It's alright to lose in 6 if you're number 1, but if you lose in 5 games as number 1, that's a tough one to swallow. Yeah. But next round, the Miami Heat are going to be facing the 5 seed New York Knicks, who did defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers, who were the 4 seed, 4-1. 3 seeded Philadelphia 76ers swept 4-0 against the 6 seeded Brooklyn Nets. And the 2 seeded Boston Celtics, they won 4-2 over the Atlanta Hawks, the 7 seed. And honestly, I think the Celtics will beat the 76ers. I think the Knicks will beat the Heat. And I think the Nuggets will beat the Suns. And I think the Lakers will beat whoever comes out between Warriors and Kings. So, good basketball coming. NHL-wise, NHL playoffs. My LA Kings had a chance to be up 3-1, but they missed the chance with 3 minutes to go. They gave the Oilers a chance to tie the game in Game 4 in LA, and not only did they tie it, but Edmonton Oilers, they won in overtime. Tied the series at 2-2. Series went back to Edmonton for Game 5. Edmonton Oilers blew out the LA Kings. Now they're up 3-2. Tonight is Game 6 in LA. Hopefully the Kings can force a Game 7 back to Edmonton. So, cross my fingers. The Vegas Golden Knights actually are waiting for the winner of the series because they beat the Winnipeg Jets 4-1, 4-1. On the other side of the bracket, the Dallas Stars defeated the Minnesota Wild 4-2 as well, 4-2. They're awaiting the winner of Game 7 between the defending Stanley Cup champions, the Colorado Avalanche, and the Seattle Kraken. Avalanche had to win in Seattle the other night and force Game 7. So that should be a wild Game 7 in Colorado. And then you got the number 1 team, Boston Bruins. Best record of all time, best wins, most wins of all time in a regular season, the most regular season points in the regular season of all time. And the Florida Panthers have forced a Game 7 against these Bruins, so the Bruins better win Game 7. And the winner of that is going to be facing the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Tampa Bay Lightning, Maple Leafs are up 3-2 in the series, and Game 6 is in Tampa Bay. They're playing right now. Hopefully, um, I would like the Lightning to force a Game 7 and win the series, but the Toronto Maple Leafs, I think, looking pretty good. On the other side of that bracket in the East, you got the Carolina Hurricanes. They actually beat the Islanders of New York 4-2, and they are awaiting the winner of the New York Rangers and New Jersey Devils, which is Game 6 is being played today, and Rangers were up 2-0. Devils won the last three. So hopefully the Rangers can force a Game 7. Otherwise, the Devils will be playing the Hurricanes in the next round. So, a lot of good hockey going on. Padres are in New Mexico City right now playing against the San Francisco Giants. And it's a high-scoring game, and I think in Mexico City it's high altitude, so I'm not too surprised. It's a 2-game series in Mexico. So, that should be fun. Other than that, next episode I'll be talking about 4 comedy shows. One was Out of This World, hosted by Sarah Hirschberger at the Mic Drop. Abnormal Nights at the Adams Avenue Theater in Adams Avenue, Normal Heights, hosted by Alex Petit and McKay Bushnell. Last night I went to the Madhouse Comedy Club downtown, headlined by Eric Noles, my first time seeing the guy, hosted by Shar Rampton. I think she was a last minute change. And then tonight I'm going to the Mic Drop again to see Heavy Hitters, hosted by Rachel Sterling. So nice to be reacquainted with Rachel Sterling. So yeah, guys, have fun with my picks for the fights for the NBA, NHL, and there's some XFL action going on. You got the Arlington Renegades playing against the Houston Roughnecks for a chance to play in the XFL Championship 2023. And tomorrow it's the DC Defenders playing the Seattle Sea Dragons for their chance to be in the XFL Championship on May 13th. Tune in, guys. It's some great football. I've been watching most of the season, and these guys, they have something to play for. Who knows, some of them might be playing in the NFL or keep playing in the XFL. So, a lot of great action. Hope you guys like my shirt and my cap. And, yeah, next episode I'll talk about food and comedy and some sports. So, yeah, guys, have a fun weekend. Be safe. Have a lot of fun. Good food, good company, and watch some good action. And talk to you guys later. All right, this is Tiggy Maximus signing off. Booyaka!